Have you ever wondered whether you still turn heads when you walk into a room? As we age, it's natural to question how others perceive us, especially in a world that often prioritizes youth. But here's the truth, you may be far more attractive than you realize. While beauty in youth is often tied to smooth skin or a slim figure, true attractiveness in an older woman goes beyond the surface. It's found in the way you carry yourself, the energy you exude, and the lasting impression you leave on others. Today, we're diving into 7 signs that show you're a good-looking older woman, even if you don't think so. These signs aren't about wrinkles or gray hair. They're rooted in timeless beauty, confidence, presence, wisdom, and emotional warmth. Let's explore them one by one. 1. People compliment your presence, not just your looks. When you were younger, compliments may have focused on your physical beauty, your eyes, your skin, your figure. But now, if people are commenting on your aura, your voice, your smile, or your kindness, that's a deeper kind of beauty being noticed. Take Margaret, a 72-year-old retired teacher. She never thought of herself as striking, but people gravitated toward her. Strangers started conversations, men offered help, and younger women admired her poise. She came to understand that beauty wasn't about looking 25, it was about the warmth and confidence she carried. True attractiveness in later years comes from comfort in one's own skin. People are drawn to authenticity. When you walk with grace, speak with clarity, and listen with care, you radiate beauty, a kind that's impossible to fake. 2. Younger people admire your style and elegance. If younger women are complimenting your outfits, asking about your accessories, or saying, "I hope I look like you someday," take notice. That's a powerful sign. Eleanor, a 70-year-old former interior designer, never chased trends. She dressed simply but with care. Over time, young women complimented her scarves, handbags, and tasteful jewelry. They weren't admiring youth, they were admiring elegance, composure, and individuality. Style isn't about being fashionable, it's about knowing what works for you, and wearing it with confidence. Elegance is timeless. 3. People make eye contact and listen intently when you speak. When people hold eye contact with you, nod as you speak, and truly listen, that says more about your presence than you think. Linda, a 74-year-old retired professor, found that people often gathered around her during social events. She didn't try to dominate conversations, but when she spoke, people listened. Her words carried weight, and her calm wisdom gave others reason to pay attention. Charisma is ageless. When you express yourself clearly and listen deeply, others naturally want to connect. 4. You receive compliments on your skin, hair, or posture. True beauty in age comes from how well you care for yourself. If someone compliments your glowing skin, elegant silver hair, or upright posture, they're seeing more than features, they're seeing vitality. Susan, 71, never wore much makeup but always protected her skin. One day, a stranger said, "I hope my skin looks like yours when I'm older." That moment reminded her that grace in aging is its own kind of beauty. Hair that shines, skin that glows, and posture that says, "I value myself," these are signs of a woman who radiates health and pride. 5. People respect and acknowledge your confidence. Barbara, 73, owned a small business for decades. She never tried to look younger, but she moved through the world with calm assurance. People respected her. Younger women said they admired how she carried herself. Even men responded with courtesy and curiosity. Confidence is magnetic. When you know your worth, you don't have to chase attention, it comes to you. Confidence also reflects in the way others react to your presence. In social settings, people may lean in when you speak, mirror your posture, or listen more attentively. That's because they're drawn to the energy and conviction you carry. 6. You have a warm, charismatic presence. Some people light up a room not because of what they wear, but because of how they make others feel. If people seem drawn to you, open up around you, or enjoy your company without needing a reason, that's your charisma at work. Diane, 70, wasn't flashy. But everywhere she went, people remembered her. Cashiers smiled when they saw her. Strangers struck up conversation. Her warmth and ease made people feel seen and valued. That's beauty in its purest form. Charisma shows in how you smile, the way you listen, and how you move. A soft voice, a kind touch, a moment of full attention, these are not small gestures. They are powerful acts of beauty. 7. You catch people stealing glances. Maybe it's at the cafe, or while walking into a room, you notice someone looking at you a second too long, or offering a gentle smile. You might assume it's coincidence. But often, it's because your quiet elegance, posture, and presence caught their attention. Judith, 68, used to feel invisible. But she began to notice small gestures, doors held open, compliments from strangers, glances that lingered. She realized that her confidence and calm had become their own kind of magnetism. You don't have to look 30 to turn heads. The way you move, smile, and exist in the world is enough. Final reflections, timeless beauty is yours. As we age, beauty evolves. It shifts from being admired for how we look, to being remembered for how we made people feel. Every compliment about your energy, every admiring glance, every heartfelt conversation, these are signs that you are still seen, still radiant, still captivating. You don't need to chase youth. You need only to honor the woman you've become. You are not invisible. You are not fading. You are evolving, beautifully. And that, my friend, is the kind of beauty that never goes out of style.